大家好，我是沉思者 J， 欢迎收看智慧引航。在这个纷扰的世界里，我们总在寻找能指引前行的光。今天，我们要聚焦一位在无暇世界中熠熠生辉的英雄郭靖。他从蒙古草原的质朴少年，蜕变为守护襄阳的传奇大侠，用忠诚与责任书写了一段令人动容的人生篇章。今天，我们将从他的人生历程中汲取关于忠诚与责任的智慧，点亮我们的生活。让我们从一句话开始：忠诚于心，责任于行。这句话看似简单，却蕴含深刻的哲理。忠诚是对内心信念的坚守，是对朋友、家人、理想的真诚承诺。责任则是将这份忠诚化为行动的勇气，是在关键时刻挺身而出，为自己和他人承担重担。这句话不仅是对郭靖一生的完美写着，也是一盏指引我们前行的明灯。郭靖的故事告诉我们，真正的力量来自于内心的忠诚，以及将信念付诸行动的决心。接下来，让我们走进他的世界，看看这份智慧如何在他的人生中绽放光芒。郭靖是金庸笔下《射雕英雄传》与《神雕侠侣》中的传奇人物，一位从蒙古草原走出的平凡少年，却凭着一颗赤诚之心，成为信息家国的大侠。他的故事发生在宋金交战的乱世，他由母亲李平抚养长大，6岁时遇到蒙古神射手哲别，并在其指导下学习骑射。7岁时，江南奇怪来到蒙古收他为徒，开始传授他中原武学。虽然天资不算出众，但他凭着勤奋与毅力，后来又得到洪七公传授、降龙18掌、周伯通传授、双手互搏等绝学，逐步成为武功高强的大侠。他的核心成就不仅在于习的顶尖武功，更在于用忠诚与责任守护了无数人的希望。他的故事从蒙古草原开始，在那片光茂的土地上，他与母亲相依为命，过着简单的生活。命运的转折出现在他6、7岁时，先后遇到哲别和江南奇怪等师傅，开始学习骑射与中原武艺。后来，他结识了从会济民的黄蓉，两人携手走过无数风雨，共同对抗外敌。郭靖最令人敬佩的是他与黄蓉长期着守襄阳，面对蒙古大军的围困，始终坚守城池，成为正义与责任的象征。他与黄蓉并肩作战，誓死捍卫家园，最终与襄阳共存亡。在襄阳城墙上，郭靖时常眺望远方，心中充满矛盾与挣扎。他明白襄阳终究难守，朝廷无力支援，但他依然选择坚守。也深人静时，他会与黄蓉谈论未来，有时也会自问：我这样做真的有意义吗？但每当看到城中百姓期盼的眼神，他又会坚定信念：只要我还有一口气，就要守护他们。这种鞠躬尽瘁、死而后已的心态，让他在绝望中依然坚持，成为军民心中的精神支柱。虽然郭靖是虚构人物，但他的故事穿越了时空，影响了无数读者与观众。他的忠诚、正直与无私，让人们重新思考侠义的含义。他的形象成为华人文化中大侠的代名词，提醒我们在面对挑战时，如何以一颗真诚的心承担责任。他的故事被改编成无数影视剧、游戏，影响了几代人的价值观，让忠诚与责任成为永恒的话题。现在，让我们透过3个小故事，来看看郭靖如何用行动诠释这份智慧。第一个故事，草原学艺的坚毅少年郭靖并非天赋异禀。他在蒙古草原跟随江南奇怪学武时，常常因为自知平凡而进展缓慢。江南奇怪之一的韩宝驹曾抱怨，教郭靖医者需要反复练习数百次，而他从不喊累。有一次，为了练好一招剑法，他整整在草原上练了1天1夜，汗水浸湿了衣衫，手掌磨出了血泡。当时父问他为何如此拼命，他只说： 师父教我的每一招，都是对我的信任，我不能辜负。这份对师父的忠诚与对自己的责任，让他从平凡中脱颖而出。这告诉我们，忠诚不仅是对他人，更是对自己的承诺。第二个故事，对黄蓉的忠诚。郭靖与黄蓉的爱情是武侠世界中最动人的篇章之一。黄蓉从讳及民，虽然又是因外界干扰与郭靖产生误会，但两人感情深厚，始终互相扶持。有一次，黄蓉因误会离开，郭靖四处寻找，即便在桃花岛被黄药师误解，甚至鲜血丧命，也从未动摇对黄蓉的信任。当黄蓉问他为何如此坚持，他说：“你是我心里的人，我相信你，无论发生什么。”这份忠诚让他们的爱情经受住了考验。这提醒我们，忠诚是爱与信任的基石，即使面对误解，也要用真心去守护。第三个故事，守护襄阳的担当。郭靖与黄蓉长期着守襄阳，面对蒙古大军的围困。当时宋着国力衰弱，襄阳岌岌可危，他明知自己可能牺牲，却依然带领军民抵抗，日夜坚守城墙，成为众人精神支柱。他以实际行动凝聚军心，带领军民共同抵御外敌，展现了大侠风范。他说：“襄阳是我们的家园，守护它是我的责任。”这份对家国的忠诚与责任，成为他人生最耀眼的光芒。这启发我们，真正的英雄是在危难中选择承担的人。郭靖靠着勤能补拙的精神，从平凡少年成长为一代大侠，在襄阳城中以身作则，凝聚人心，带领团队共同抵御外敌。这种领导力对我们有很深刻的启发，因为真正的领导者不仅要有专业能力，更要具备政治品格与坚定信念，以身作则，激励团队成员共同追求目标。而郭靖的领导风格更提醒我们，凝聚人心，建立信任，共同远景，是卓越领导的核心要素。今天我为大家准备了2个简单的微行动，帮助你将忠诚于心、责任于行融入生活。第一个微行动，花5分钟反思你的承诺，找一个安静的时刻，写下你最近对某人或某事的承诺，比如完成一个工作任务，陪伴家人，或是限一个小目标。然后写下一个具体的行动来兑现它，比如明天与同事确认项目进度，或今晚与家人共进晚餐。这个行动的意义在于，让你将忠诚化为具体的行动，强化你的责任感。第二个微行动，选择一个帮助他人的小行动。今天找一个你能帮到他人的机会，比如帮同事解决一个问题，为朋友提供一句鼓励，或为家人做一件小事。这个行动不需要太复杂，但它能让你感受到责任的价值，并激发你继续前行。这些微行动看似简单，却能让你感受到忠诚与责任的力量。当你开始实践，你会发现，这些小小的改变能为你的人生带来巨大的不同。不要让今天的思考停留在脑海中，让它成为你改变的起点。现在，请将你选择的微小行动简要地分享在我们的留言区，写下来就是对自己最好的承诺。透过分享，你也能与其他渴望成长的朋友们互相鼓励，共同见证微小行动带来的巨大改变。今天我们从郭靖的故事中学到了忠诚与心、责任与行的智慧。他的建议，忠诚与担当，不仅点亮了武侠世界，也为我们的生活带来启发。无论是对自己的承诺、对他人的信任，还是对社会的责任，每一步行动都在塑造更好的自己。让我们带着这份智慧开始改变，从今天做起。下期节目，我们将走进另一位典范人物的世界，探索如何用智慧面对人生的挑战。想知道是谁？请记得订阅我们的频道，开启小铃铛，别错过任何一集。感谢您的收看，我是沉思者 Jay， 让我们一起用智慧点亮生活。下期再见。Hello everyone, I'm Thinker Jay. Welcome to Guiding Wisdom. In this chaotic world, we are always searching for a light to guide our way forward. Today we will focus on a hero who shines brightly in the world of martial arts,郭靖. He transformed from a simple youth on the Mongolian steppes into a legendary Grand Master, defending Xiangyang, writing a moving life chapter with his loyalty and responsibility. Today, we will draw wisdom about loyalty and responsibility from his life journey to illuminate our own lives. Let's start with a sentence. Loyalty in heart, responsibility in action. This seemingly simple phrase contains profound philosophy. Loyalty is the steadfast adherence to inner beliefs, a sincere commitment to friends, family, and ideals. Responsibility is the courage to transform this loyalty into action, to step forward at critical moments and bear burdens for oneself and others. This sentence is not only a perfect portrayal of Guojing's life, but also a guiding light for us. Guojing's story tells us that true strength comes from inner loyalty and the determination to put beliefs into action. Now let's step into his world and see how this wisdom shines in his life. Guojing is a legendary character in Jin Yong's Legend of the Condor Heroes and The Return of the Condor Heroes, an ordinary young man who emerged from the Mongolian steppes but became a grand master, deeply concerned with his country and home with his sincere heart. His story takes place during the chaotic era of the Song-Jin Wars. He was raised by his mother, Li Ping. At the age of 6, he met the Mongolian divine archer Jay-bi and learned horsemanship and archery under his guidance. At 7, the 7 freaks of Jiangnan came to Mongolia to take him as a disciple, beginning to teach him Central Plains martial arts. Although not exceptionally talented, he later learned ultimate skills such as the 18 dragons subduing palms from Hong Qigong and ambidextrous fighting from Zhou Botong through diligence and perseverance, gradually becoming a highly skilled Grand Master. His core achievement was not only in mastering top martial arts, but also in safeguarding the hopes of countless people with loyalty and responsibility. His story begins on the Mongolian steppes. In that vast land, he and his mother lived a simple life depending on each other. The turning point of his destiny came when he was 6 or 7, when he successively met masters like Jay-bi and the 7 freaks of Jiangnan, beginning to learn horsemanship, archery, and Central Plains martial arts. Later, he met the intelligent and resourceful Huang Rong, and the two walked through countless storms together, jointly fighting against foreign enemies. What is most admirable about Guojing is his and Huang Rong's long-term defense of Xiangyang. Faced with the siege of the Mongol army, they steadfastly guarded the city, becoming a symbol of justice and responsibility. He and Huang Rong fought side by side, vowing to defend their homeland to the death, ultimately perishing with Xiangyang. On the city walls of Xiangyang, Guojing often gazed into the distance, his heart filled with conflict and struggle. He knew Xiangyang would eventually be difficult to hold, and the imperial court was powerless to support, but he still chose to hold firm. In the dead of night, he would discuss the future with Huang Rong, sometimes asking himself, "Is what I'm doing really meaningful?" But whenever he saw the expectant eyes of the city's common people, he would strengthen his conviction. "As long as I have a breath left, I will protect them." This attitude of devoting oneself to the utmost until death allowed him to persevere even in despair, becoming a spiritual pillar in the hearts of the military and civilians. Although Guojing is a fictional character, his story transcends time and space, influencing countless readers and viewers. His loyalty, integrity, and selflessness make people rethink the meaning of chivalry. His image has become synonymous with the term Grand Master in Chinese culture, reminding us how to bear responsibility with a sincere heart when facing challenges. His story has been adapted into countless films, TV series, and games, influencing the values of several generations and making loyalty and responsibility eternal topics. Now let's look at 3 short stories to see how Guojing interpreted this wisdom through his actions. The first story, Perseverance in learning martial arts on the steppes. Young Guojing was not exceptionally gifted. When he learned martial arts on the Mongolian steppes with the 7 freaks of Jiangnan, he often made slow progress due to his ordinary aptitude. Han Baoju, one of the 7 freaks of Jiangnan, once complained that it took hundreds of repeated practices to teach Guojing one move, and he never complained of fatigue. Once, to master a sword technique, he practiced for a whole day and night on the steppes, his clothes soaked with sweat, and blisters formed on his palms. When his master asked him why he was so desperate, he only said, "Every move my master teaches me is a trust in me, and I cannot let him down." This loyalty to his master and responsibility to himself made him stand out from the ordinary. This tells us that loyalty is not only a commitment to others but also to oneself. The second story, loyalty to Huang Rong. The love between Guojing and Huang Rong is one of the most moving chapters in the world of martial arts. Huang Rong was intelligent and resourceful, and although misunderstandings sometimes arose between her and Guojing due to external interference, their relationship was deep and they always supported each other. Once Huang Rong left due to a misunderstanding and Guojing searched everywhere for her. Even when he was misunderstood by Huang Yaoshi on Peach Blossom Island and nearly lost his life, he never wavered in his trust in Huang Rong. When Huang Rong asked him why he was so persistent, he said, "You are the one in my heart. I believe in you no matter what happens." This loyalty allowed their love to withstand the test. This reminds us that loyalty is the cornerstone of love and trust, and even in the face of misunderstanding, we must protect it with a sincere heart. The third story, the responsibility of defending Xiangyang. Guojing and Huang Rong long defended Xiangyang, facing the siege of the Mongol army. At that time, the Song dynasty was weak and Xiangyang was precarious. He knew he might sacrifice himself, but he still led the military and civilians to resist, steadfastly guarding the city walls, day and night becoming the spiritual pillar of all. He rallied morale through his actions, leading the military and civilians to jointly resist foreign enemies, demonstrating the demeanor of a grand master. He said, "Xiangyang is our homeland. Defending it is my responsibility." This loyalty and responsibility to his country became the most dazzling light in his life. This inspires us that true heroes are those who choose to take responsibility in times of crisis. Guojing, relying on the spirit of diligence can compensate for lack of talent, grew from an ordinary youth into a grand master. In Xiangyang city, he led by example, rallied morale, and led the team to jointly resist foreign enemies. This leadership has profound implications for us, because true leaders must not only have professional capabilities but also possess integrity and firm convictions, leading by example to inspire team members to jointly pursue goals. Guojing's leadership style further reminds us that fostering cohesion, building trust, and a shared vision are core elements of excellent leadership. Today, I have prepared 2 simple micro-actions to help you integrate loyalty and heart and responsibility in action into your life. The first micro-action, spend 5 minutes reflecting on your commitments. Find a quiet moment and write down a recent commitment you made to someone or something, such as completing a work task, spending time with family, or achieving a small goal. Then write down a specific action to fulfill it, such as confirming project progress with a colleague tomorrow or having dinner with family tonight. The meaning of this action is to transform your loyalty into concrete actions, strengthening your sense of responsibility. The second micro-action, choose a small action to help others. Today, find an opportunity to help someone, such as helping a colleague solve a problem, offering a word of encouragement to a friend, or doing a small favor for a family member. This action doesn't need to be too complex, but it can make you feel the value of responsibility and inspire you to keep going. These micro-actions may seem simple, but they can make you feel the power of loyalty and responsibility. When you start practicing, you will find that these small changes can bring a huge difference to your life. Don't let today's thoughts remain in your mind. Let them be the starting point for your change. Now please briefly share your chosen micro-action in our comment section. Writing it down is the best commitment to yourself. By sharing, you can also encourage other friends who desire growth and jointly witness the huge changes brought about by small actions. Today, from Guojing's story, we learned the wisdom of loyalty in heart and responsibility in action. His perseverance, loyalty, and responsibility not only illuminated the world of martial arts but also brought inspiration to our lives. Whether it's a commitment to oneself, trust in others, or responsibility to society, every step of action shapes a better self. Let's take this wisdom and start changing, starting today. In the next episode, we will step into the world of another exemplary figure, exploring how to face life's challenges with wisdom. Want to know who it is? Remember to subscribe to our channel, turn on the little bell, and don't miss any episode. Thank you for watching. I'm Thinker Jay. Let's illuminate life with wisdom. See you next time.